everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new, welcome if you're not new. So I have seen this trend all over Instagram and TikTok, and I decided to do a video on how to do the Foxy eye trend, but I wanted to make this melanated queen friendly, and I wanted to do kind of a soft glam flare on it. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So I'm gonna list some characteristics of Foxy eyes. So Foxy eyes kind of remind me of cat eye makeup with the eyeliner and kind of the snatched eyes, but the signature look is the inner corner. I want to make it soft glam. It's pretty smoky, sultry, and all of that, so I wanted to do that for you guys today and make it women of color friendly, melanated queen friendly. So I have just done my brows. I did those off camera, so now let's get into this look. I'm using two palettes today. I'm using the Morphe Copper Spice palette. I love this palette because it has all of the neutral, it has a neutral theme for melanated beauties. I'm also using the Naked 2 Basics palette by Urban Decay. The theme of this palette is very matte, very ashy tone, and I know these colors look very white on camera, but they're actually pretty dark. They're darker in person. And I'm going to use my Morphe M511 brush, which is a nice blending brush. This nice transition color on my crease. Yeah, that's a nice color. So I'm really going to focus on the crease and kind of building up the color and kind of dragging that out a little bit, because I want to do a kind of duo liner look. So we're gonna have a liner on the lash line, and then we're gonna have a liner in the crease as well. So I'm just gonna speed through this because the main portion of this video is the Foxy eye inner corner, right? So I'm just gonna continue dragging that out, blending it so we get an airbrushed finish there. I'm going to take my detailer brush. I think this is the right brush for that. And I'm going to take this red color and plum looking color for you guys. And I'm kind of just going to mark out my crease here. Did I mention this is soft glam? So we are going to be amping this up, but see what it looks like on camera. We're going to be amping this up, but at the same time, she's soft. She's very soft. So this is what it's looking like. So I'm going to do the rest off camera and then I'll be back. I'm going to take my Sephora waterproof eyeliner pencil in Tiramisu, and she just looks like that. She's a brown liner. Very pretty. I wear her for everyday looks as well. So that's what it's looking like. It's not going to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use my Eco Tools brush, and I'm going to use this dark brown. Should I use that dark brown? I'm going to use this dark brown. I was going to use this dark brown, but I'm going to use this dark brown and use that to kind of smudge it out a little bit. So that gives us the sultry effect. I'm just going to keep dipping and keep smudging it out. And I'm kind of going to let that meet with the red that I had. And then I'm going to go in with the dark black brown and smudge it out like that as well. And then I'm going to go back in with the red and plum color that we used and kind of just define the other line because they kind of met and intermingled. As you can see here, that's the top line and that's the bottom line. So since they met and intermingled a little bit, I'm just gonna define that again. Okay, so I'm gonna do this again with the other eye and just keep it pushing. So we're looking like this so far. We're not even close. I'm gonna go back in with the transition shade and kind of just blend out the red. And be careful to blend out that red because it can mix with the black and we do not want it to become muddy or anything like that. Now that we're done with that, I think I'm gonna go ahead with an ashy tone and kind of fill in that space. We have like this orange space from concealer and primer and stuff, and I think I'm gonna fill that up with my Naked 2 Basics palette. It's real. So I'm gonna use a mix of this shade and this shade, both of them, and they have a like significant amount of fallout, not fallout, but like kickback, which I don't mind at all. I don't mind kickback, I don't mind fallout, just as long as it don't mess up my look. And I'm gonna carefully put it in there. You see how it looks kind of like gray there? Yes, darling. And we don't want it all over, so we might have to go back in with the dark shadows and clean up the bottom lash line, but we want that ash. And these ashy tones, I'm like pretty surprised they actually complement my skin tone, especially if I put it over a concealer on my eye. So that is that. I'm gonna go back in with the red just to define that line. Sometimes it takes a little, it needs a little bit more. And I'm gonna bring it down to where, close to where my tear duct is. See that? Like that space. We want it there. The dark browns and shape it up there as well, and kind of pat it on the middle of where that liner is, because it kind of got lost in the sauce a little bit, and take it down into the tear duct. So now I am going to concern myself with the inner corner. So I'm going to take a little bit of liner and kind of define that inner corner, if you will. So you're kind of drawing a line, 2 lines. Kind of looks weird, but I kind of drew it in the natural contour and then I messed up, so. But this will all be fixed by the time I put on base. So what I'm gonna do is follow the natural contour my eye and kind of paint this on the inner corner and kind of draw it downwards. I know it's not like usually what I've seen, but everybody's inner corner is shaped differently. So I kind of took it down. I know I made like some mistakes, but so I made some mistakes. It's so good. What we're gonna do is fix those. I'm gonna fix those with some concealer. Put some in the back of my hand and on my brush, and kind of fix where those lines are. And I'm gonna head back in with my pencil because it might be a little bit more precise. So don't be afraid to really like go back and forth from pencil to liquid, a little bit back to pencil, just to define the area there. I've got it now. So if you can kind of see, I defined the area in the middle with concealer, and the two outer lines is my liner. I'm gonna clean it up over here a bit and it looks kind of like squiggled or dented because of the shape of my eye. The natural contour of my eye makes it look a little bit squiggled, but that's okay. I'm going to put on some lashes. I'm gonna throw this away because it's old. But right now I'm going to move on to my base, my face. And since this is soft glam, I want it to be glam. I want you to see my highlight, okay? But I want it to kind of be simple, to kind of make the eye stand out a lot. But to prime, I'm going to use my FIREE Skin Tune Blur for the rest of it that I have. Wow, I really don't have any color. And I'm gonna use some unicorn essence. So I'm gonna spray my face a little bit. Just for some added moisture. So now what I'm going to do is correct. I'm going to use the Black Opal foundation sticks in Beautiful Bronze. This is kind of my summer shade because it's kind of red. So I'm just gonna correct around my mouth area, a little bit under eye area as well. And that's about it. This is all about the eyes, not about the face at all. But I will give you guys an updated foundation routine soon, and very soon. So I'm going to do the rest of my face off camera. I might just time lapse it, but I just wanted to show you what primers I was using and just the different change in corrector that I was using. But time lapse starting now. I know the time lapse was a little bit dark, but this is my base. I added highlighter, foundation, concealer, correcting stuff. I just wish my face was a little bit smoother, like it was aka this past weekend. So let's finish out the dough part, inside part of the eyes, and I put some liquid liner in there, so that's kind of why it looks black. It's kind of like evaporating off, which is weird for this liquid liner. But I'm gonna go back in with tiramisu and just line my waterline. I'm going to take some of the, don't mind the lash glue on top, but I'm gonna take some of the red mixed in with this darkest shimmer down here. And I take both of those and go under my lash line. I'm going to take Stark, just the brightness. This is Frisk and this is Stark, and I'm gonna take, no, this is Stark and this is Frisk, and I'm gonna take a combo of them and put them in the middle of where the liner is, and kind of also define the liner a little bit because she needs to be defined. I think that type of inner corner is the signature. And now that I'm done with the inner corner, I'm gonna go in with my tiramisu, my Sephora liner again, and just make sure edges are good. I'm going to add some mascara on my bottom lashes. It looks very smoky, and I love it because I don't do like smoky eyes often or anything. I just do my usual thing. But we're gonna do lips now. Maybelline Color Sensational Shaping Lip Eyeliner Pencil in 118, which is raw chocolate. On the top, my lips have a natural liner, so I'm gonna line my lips under where that liner is. And then I'm gonna put on the Maybelline lipstick in raw chocolate. I'm gonna put on my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in Fenty Glow. She's the original gloss. And this is what we are looking like. Nice foxy eye in the inner corner right there. I hope you enjoyed this video, this foxy eyes makeup tutorial that has been going mad viral on Instagram and on TikTok. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and click that notification bell so you get updated every time I upload. Okay? So I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.